What's the deal? It's your boy, the Hood Howard Stern. Thanks for checking me out again for another episode of Let Me Put You Up on Game. So today is Monday, December the 3rd, fresh into December, almost Christmas. Don't get scared though. If you ain't got your money together, go buy those gifts. You got a little time. But anyway, it's Monday, so it's back to the grind. Hope you had a good weekend. I think I had a pretty decent one. Had a little fun. Hope you did the same. But this weekend didn't go so well for a lot of people. I was just reading through the news, trying to get ready for this week, and I noticed a story about a Kansas City football player. I'm sure by now you've heard that story. So it's a story about Jovan Belcher. Jovan Belcher was 25 years old. Actually played football for the Kansas City Chiefs. It seems as though the reports say that he had fatally shot his girlfriend, then came to the training facilities and thanked his coach and the owner, I believe it was, thanked him for the opportunity to play in the NFL. Turned around and killed himself right there in the practice facility. It's crazy. So obviously a tragic moment for Jovan Belcher and his family, as well as the girlfriend's family, of course, because he fatally shot her before he took his own life. And also they had a 3-month-old little girl who at this point tragically won't ever, have her mom or dad in her life. So it's a pretty tragic situation. It's just making me think. It's a lot of people take their own lives. Statistically, since 1995, the numbers have almost tripled. So you're looking at somewhere around the range of 30,000 people each year taking their own lives. That's enough to make you think. So just to put it into perspective, at 30,000, and we're just talking about Americans killing themselves every year, this is just about double the amount of people who die from HIV or AIDS in a year. So just to put into perspective how large that number is. And it's kind of hard to tell what's really contributing to that. People go through a lot of things, sometimes financial, sometimes emotional. I think it's basically in this aspect, I wouldn't think it was financial, only because, obviously he was a professional football player, so hopefully that wasn't the case. But then it just kind of makes you think, about just the area of technology that we're in. I'm talking about social media. I think that our connection to social media kind of takes away from our ability to be personal. And I think that aspect you're looking at, you got 5,000 friends on Facebook, 30,000 followers on Twitter, but no real life, no real life relationships or people to communicate with. I think that plays a large role. So people never actually have a chance to, really say what's on their mind or share ideas or share thoughts about what's going on in their life. I think that plays a big role in it. So that's just what I think. I think social media kind of takes away from the personal aspect. I think there's just not a lot of relationships or a lot of friendships or bonds that are being built. And I think that leaves a social void. I think when you got a lot of problems or issues and you don't really have nobody to talk to, then this can sometimes be the end result. So just something I was thinking about. But I do know one thing that you do want to make sure you do. We do it every day on an everyday basis. You walk up to people and you say, "Hey, how you doing?" But how often do we really mean that? Like, how often do we really want to know what's going on? I think that's probably what's missing. Maybe if Jovan really had someone to talk to or someone who could get to him, perhaps, this could have been averted. You just never know. So next time you ask someone how they're doing, make sure that you really want to know. And if you're really having a problem, then if you feel comfortable enough, you should go ahead and admit it. Like, hey, I got some stuff going on. I really need to talk. I think if more people did that, lines of communication would open up, and perhaps that number would get lowered. That's just what I think. And it's my show, so I get to tell you what I think. So, you know what it is, man. It's your boy, the Hood Howard Stern. All right? Thanks for checking me out this week, and let me put you up on game. I'm going to holler at you tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know what it is though. The game is to be sold, not told. But I'ma hook y'all up. You know what it is. See you tomorrow. Back to the grind. I holla.
In my hand, okay. Block on my back, yeah, do it for my hood, cause you know it's where I'm at. Everywhere nigga go, I stay reppin' my town. Detroit be the city where it all goes down. City in my hand, okay. Block on my back, yeah, do it for my hood, cause you know it's where I'm at. Everywhere nigga go, I stay reppin' my town. Detroit